Taksim Square in Istanbul. There's an eerie quiet here. Turkish police have reclaimed the square, cleansed it, as officials put it. 100 meters away, they're waiting for the next clash. Just a few hours earlier, the demonstrators were virtually swept away, driven out with water cannon and tear gas. Police chased the people, even into the smallest side streets. German politician Claudia Roth was among those who experienced the police crackdown. The Green Party co-leader wanted to observe the situation firsthand. Suddenly, she was in the middle of it.
From one moment to the next, you could not only smell it, first you could see it, and then there was immediately this acrid smell. They apparently sprayed tear gas from different corners of Gezi Park.
And you were there for all of it?
I was in the midst of it, and it was really awful. It was a caustic, terrible weapon.
During a meeting with writers, Claudia Roth said the Turkish citizens' movement needs support now more than ever. The writers say the movement represents the new Turkey.
We want to rebuild our new country. This is why it's a kind, how can I say, it's a kind of the new Woodstock in Turkey. So this is why I'm hopeful, and I'm worried that this can turn in a very bad way. This is why we have to keep calm.
I noticed that there is new kind of democratic culture in Turkey. Turkey public has very universal democratic culture. They want very universal ethic things.
It all started with this park. There were plans to build a shopping and apartment complex here, against the wish of local residents. There were 2 weeks of protests until the police brutally cleared out the park. Now the tear gas has dissipated. Claudia Roth goes to her next meeting. She wants to talk with as many different groups as possible, and those efforts are being welcomed. People here find it important that Germans care about what's happening. It's no longer just young people who are protesting against Prime Minister Recep Tayyip Erdogan and his hard line.
Erdogan is waging war against a peaceful segment of the population. It's really shocking. There must be consequences. One thing we must not do is say Erdogan is Turkey and this Turkey has no place in Europe. Rather, we must say that these people are the new Turkey, the young Turkey, a democratic Turkey, and Europe is on its side.
But the Turkey of Erdogan is distancing itself from the European Union. He's upset by the open criticism and believes he doesn't need the EU. The activists of the Taksim platform find that alarming. They say Turkey must not be isolated.
Europe must closely follow the developments and exert pressure for a pluralistic democracy. But isolation, rejection, and breaking off negotiations is not the way forward.
Demonstrators continue to gather. They know the police could show up at any minute with tear gas and water cannon. But that doesn't stop them.
Freedom from Erdogan. We want to liberate ourselves from him.
And then it all starts again. Tear gas appears from out of nowhere. It's soon everywhere, making it difficult to breathe without a gas mask. The Green Party co-leader is outraged by the actions of the police.
First of all, there's a noble principle which says that human rights are not an internal issue, so it's not about interfering. Human rights apply universally and are indivisible. That's why the commitment to human rights is the responsibility of democrats around the world.
The protesters in Turkey intend to continue fighting for those democratic rights against water cannon, tear gas and Erdogan.